Express. This time it is a special episode of Business Cafe since we have also special coverage of the INC 104th anniversary and 50th in the West. So medyo naiba po tayo ngayon, medyo special ang ating episode and I've import a very special co-host, a long-time friend, one of the most sought-after speaker sa Pilipinas. Walang iba kundi si Lloyd the founder, president of PAPS, Philippine Association of Public Speakers. Magandang umaga.
Thank you so much, Professor L. I am really so energetic today. Because of introduction, so high, I cannot match it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for inviting me to be your co-host.
Yeah.
Just now.
Yes. Since
the invitation came a bit late.
Yeah. Pero sorry for some technical problems that happened that we supposed to have our interview, right. But since we have a special day today, right. But I will be having a special interview for our special guest today.
They're very special. They can they can come back.
But I have to greet my regular listeners and FB Live watchers. Mga nanonood sa atin sa FB Live lagi, sila Alice Maroney, sila Sister Rebecca Marco, Ronald Mabel, Angelo Marco, lahat ng mga finance officers ng F. Panalo Local, si Ate Lea Saratan, si Daisy Casigna ng Canada, si Betty Boyle and Mike Boyle of London. Ayan. Usually, walang absent yan sa panonood sa akin. Oo. Pero marami rin nanonood sa atin sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig. Anyway, syempre, papasalamatan din natin ang ating regular supporter, ang SBB Top International Incorporated sa pangunan ni Sir Brick Agcorpra at ni Sir Lonti. So, syempre, nais ko magpasalamat sa snacks na binigay ng DR Burgers sa last week episode natin ng ating birthday episode.
So, what about today? No snacks?
Tapos na ang birthday. Anyway, we have a special guest here from different countries.
Right.
Let me start with the
younger one. The younger one. Pick the younger one.
Okay, pick 1 to 5. Okay, let me start with the present president of Global Speakers Federation, none other than Mr. Elias Kanaris. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us here. And congratulations on your anniversary, your 104th. That is fantastic. We celebrate our 21st anniversary as the Global Speakers Federation.
Wow.
So it's our coming of age. What an honor to be here with you today.
Okay.
Doesn't happen all the time, right? Like 104?
No.
Doesn't happen all the time.
That's right. And we also have the former or the past president of Global Speakers Federation, none other than Sir Lindsay Adams. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you so much for having me. I'm absolutely honored to be here. Thank you.
Ayan. We are so excited since we're talking about Global Speakers Federation. Ito po ang asosasyon ng mga public professional speakers sa buong mundo. And the Philippine Association of Public Speakers ni Sir Lloyd, na founding president, will be having an event.
We are going to hold an event on Monday, July 30 and 31st sa Heritage Hotel sa Pasay City. But interesting because PAPS is the 15th member association of the Global Speakers Federation, Prof. So ibig sabihin nito, sa buong mundo, 15 lang, 15 countries lang yung member at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, it will have to be more under President Kanaris' presidency.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
Look, we're so excited that we were able to introduce Philippines Association Professional Speakers as number 15.
Yeah.
This is exciting for us because we started 21 years ago with just 4. And we have opportunities also in India. We're looking at potentially in China, even in countries like Zimbabwe, where they are starting to grow the professional speaking industry.
Don't forget the Bangladesh.
Oh, Bangladesh as well, correct.
Pero let's talk about when public speaking, mga kababayan namin sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig. we Filipinos, kami pong mga Pilipino, ayan, to be familiar with our language, we're talkative. Sobrang daldal. And we are also good storytellers. Saan ang pera? So where does money comes in public speaking?
Well, I think money comes in when we share a message commercially. So, as a professional speaker, I earn my living speaking at conferences, running training seminars and workshops, and I also donate my time to the community, and I speak for free. And so I think it's important that we have that balance between earning a living but also giving back to the community.
That's right.
And I think all of our members in some way, shape or form are willing to give as well as receive. And my belief is that we have to give first in order to receive. And I work hard serving my association, my community, and then in return I'm paid in the business world for my services. And it's simply an exchange of value for money. And I think that's the key there as a professional speaker, and professional, not amateur, as a professional speaker, we are paid to deliver a message and we add value to the organizations that we work with.
Tama. Kasi yun naman talaga kailangan, Sir Lloyd, no, na mabalanse natin na ito ay pinagkakakitaan din, pero this is also giving your knowledge, your insights to inspire people,
Right.
di ba? Pero may pera din naman, kagaya na nangyayari kay Sir Lloyd.
You mean in my case?
Yeah, in your
money
case.
coming in?
Yes.
I don't know. You have an idea?
Well, look, if you think about professional speakers, and Lindsay said this very true statement, professionals, when you think about sports, we just had the FIFA World Cup. We had France, we had Croatia, the best teams in the world. Do they play for free?
No.
No, because they're the best and they're the peak performers in their industry, so they get paid the money for their expertise. It's the same for our profession, that we have the people like Sir Lloyd, who has expertise to share, people like Sir Lindsay Adams, who for years has expertise. But like Lindsay has mentioned, we also contribute our times to go as a volunteer to help to explain to people how to grow this industry. So we use the same principles, which are biblical principles, of tithing our time to give back into the community, so we can then help to grow and then help to expand.
That's right.
I think, Prof, kailangan maintindihan ng mga televiewers natin or yung mga Facebookers, whatever you call them, that public speakers are different from professional speakers, because professional
That's right,
speakers are kind of trained to do a particular thing, other than politicians doing the
Public speaking.
And in the Philippines, for the longest time, we did not kind of coin the term professional speaker.
Parang
Yes.
papareho lang natin.
Yeah, it becomes more of a habit rather than a profession.
Because
For
that's
us
right.
in the Philippines,
Yeah.
more like, hey, you don't have anything to do, come on.
Yun nga, that's the power of being a good speaker. Regardless, it is a public speaking or professional speaking. Ito yung intriga. I have an intriguing questions for you now. Professional speakers are being used in so many ways nowadays. Nagagamit sa networking.
Alright.
Which is some of the networking companies just giving a hype on their companies, which is not true. So what can you say about it?
I think in my industry, or in my piece of the market, I'm known as the relationships guy. And I think it's important that we have and that we foster relationships, because relationships underpin everything that we do. And if we think about, we have to be genuine in our relationship. We can't be fake. There's to coin a term, there's so much fake news out there now. We have to be genuine in our relationships. We have to build trust, and we have to deliver value. And I think that's the key to a true professional speaker, is to enhance those relationships, to have trust, and to create value for the client.
No, but very quickly, I would like to take note of that. There is a qualification when you become a professional speaker. So not necessarily you have the skill, because we have.
No matter how good you speak.
No. Because there are 5 core competencies in the Philippines that we are
Okay, and
developing.
what are those?
You have to be an eloquent speaker.
Okay.
You have to be an expert. You have to have ethics and standards.
Yun!
You have to have enterprise, and you have to have extension. So when you
Extension?
develop extension,
Why, but what?
social responsibility, an extension core, yes. The social responsibility.
Yes,
That's what Lindsay has been talking
Extending
Right.
your what you have.
Yeah, you have to be
Giving.
a voice of a certain advocacy. But having said that, this is like being a doctor. You study and continuously develop yourself. It's not a one-time thing.
Mhm.
So it doesn't mean that you're a good speaker. You're a professional speaker because you have other competencies. that-
Okay, marami ang nakikinig sa atin ngayon sa inyo ngayon makarelate.
Yeah, tatlo sila.
Marami nanonood sa atin ngayon at makakapanood pa nito pag ito ay shinare ng ating mga kaibigan. I-share niyo po itong video ito
Share na po.
Na-
Yayaman po kayo.
na gusto nila maging public, maging professional speakers din. I don't want tips what they must have to be
Mr. President.
an effective and truthful professional speakers.
Well, it's a great question to ask. As a professional speaker, as already we've said, these 5 competencies, ethics is so important. If I take trust is a small word. 5 letters.
You really have to study.
Yeah.
And you have to count.
Yes.
But the small word has a very important aspect. As Lindsay has mentioned, to be the relationship man, you have to have the trust with your client, the trust with your audience.
That's right.
You can't today make up your facts because everybody has Google. And they ask Mr. Google, what is the answer? So you have to be the expert, the expertise that Lloyd talks about. We do not want people to get the fake news. We want them to add the real value. And as a business, you have to have a return on investment.
Can you give us some signals of not a good professional speakers who's a bit telling a lie? Sino tong mga Lloyd? Siyempre, you have your associations na nag-member for PAPS, no, ng Philippine Association for Professional Speakers. How can we gauge na, the integrity of this person, the advocacy is not true? How can you gauge?
The thing about plastic is they float fast.
Oh, so we really need to bring them to a swimming pool. If they float, they're plastics.
Exactly. But that's the shortcut. The long cut is they have to be a probationary member status, probationary member status for 6 months.
Okay.
And then after 6 months, we can gauge whether you are true.
Meron palang
Yes.
pagsisiyasa.
Pagsisiyasa.
Ayan.
Reasonable.
Pagbabantay.
Exactly. At
Pagsusuri.
At pagbabanta. Warning. Warning.
So we only have a minute and 50 seconds. So can you give your tips how they will be inspired to be a professional speaker?
Or maybe why you are here and attending the
Yes.
convention? Probably.
Well, I'm here to foster the industry and to give back to my community, the speaking community, but I want to see the PAPS, the Philippine Association, grow and prosper. So if you're at all interested in professional speaking, you need to talk to Lloyd.
Absolutely. Once you come and join an association like PAPS, the beauty is, we said before, there's 14 other professional associations around the world. And there's advantage of being a member of PAPS to give you access to these other associations. So, for example, in New Zealand, our association does live streamings. I think they also now do in Singapore. So how can we give you access to other ideas without you having to leave your country? This is what we want to try and help you with.
Wow, that's great. It's an honor for us here in the Philippines to have you having your advocacy, sharing it to our professional speakers.
I am very honored. I am the first honor and you're the second honor.
Can I be first runner-up? Anyway, invite mo na Sir Lloyd.
So everyone, please do come at the Heritage Hotel Monday and Tuesday, July 30 and 31st. It will be the second PAPS Annual National Convention. 12 countries represented at the convention. And wow, 36 speakers doing 1,080 minutes learning session.
Grabe.
I computed that.
Na-compute talaga.